the Year of Shadow is wrapping up pretty much. Well, we have like a month and a half left as of recording this, so you know how far apart I freaking record these before I finally upload them. But I'm gonna finally be playing as Chrono Silver. I keep wanting to call him Crono Trigger. It doesn't help that he's looking for the Iblis Trigger. But yeah, it would be nice if next year was his year. I think I know people have been saying like, oh, we should get like a Year of Silver, and you know it would be nice. It would be, because he hasn't really been done a lot of justice. Because you know he debuted in 06, and then his biggest roles were in the Rivals series, like the two Rivals games, which weren't really all that popular. Plus, they were like they were never released in Japan, right? But yeah, I think it would be neat. Even though I don't know if he has the popularity for it. I know he's popular, but he's not like Shadow popular, you know? But it would be neat if he got a sort of redemption, like Shadow has this year, pretty much. But and like Knuckles kind of got before. I mean, Year of the Knuckles would be nice too. I think he kind of got a year of his own when the second movie came out, because that was also, I think, when the how do you call it, the Divergence, yeah, the Divergence prologue came out. So Knuckles was really done justice in both the second movie and in that pre-Frontiers prologue. So it was kind of his year in anything but name. But also, this year was wasn't it his 30th? Yeah, it was his 30th anniversary. So he kind of shadowed by Shadow, ironically. But yeah, he has been done justice. It was kind of the year of Knuckles in anything but name. And this year, his 30th anniversary, he didn't really get any attention, and no live action series was ever made based on him, so you know, we won't talk about it. We won't talk about it. But yeah, I did play Shadow Generations, and I'm now a changed man after that experience. I really liked it. Maybe I'll eventually make a video on it when I finally have time to make videos like that again, and not just like these short ones where I play speed battle and ramble about things that people might not even know about, because they're not clicking on like a Shadow Generations video or a Knuckles video or a Silver video. They're clicking on a speed battle video. But yeah, I do think a Year of Silver would be nice. It would be nice for him to finally get fleshed out, like game-wise, for him to get some attention, get a bit, I guess, character redemption in the eyes of some people by having attention like that on him. Because he really is a cool character, and I would love some focus on him. I would love for them to finally show what he's trying to protect in the future now, because we know that like in 06 he was trying to protect the future from becoming the one that he lived in, you know, like the ruined lava future. And since then it's been like implied and stuff in like the comics and things that he's constantly trying to protect this really good future that he's seen, and that he, I guess, kind of gets to live in, but really he keeps traveling back and forth. So I'd love us to like see what good he is trying to protect, like in the future, what it's like. I'm not sure they're gonna give us that, because I mean, the comics have been going for several years now, and they haven't really explored that. They haven't really been allowed to explore that. It's just like, oh, it's a good feature, just don't think about it. It gets ruined sometimes, and that's when he goes, like, to the past. Oh, come off it, Tikal. But yeah, I would love for the boy to get some attention. Plus, he's got, like, cool powers. Much like how in, like, Generations, we got a good boss battle with him. And not, like, it's no use cheese type of things. I would love for us to get a really good, like a different good boss battle with him or something, or to just get to play as him. I think it's kind of a crime that, like I said, he's playable in Rivals. Like, we're not counting racing games and stuff. He's playable in Rivals, and there, you don't really get to use the cool powers that he has, because everybody kind of has the same generic type of power-ups, and the bit of gameplay that you know he has in 06, the gimmicks he has are pretty cool. I didn't look at these, did I? Yeah, Cyclone. That's a nice name. Oh, or I guess Cyclone? Why'd they spell it like that? I guess a Chrono clone? So it's still clone? I don't know. English is weird. Okay, so this shocks them. This is the same as, like, Baby Sonic has, and this is the same as, you know, some of the Sonic variants have. So he has, like, the one unique item. But yeah, the bit we see of his gameplay in 06, he does have fun gimmicks. Like, it's fun to, like, float up on boxes and make bullets float by, like, stopping the bullets that are being launched towards you, and rockets and stuff, and to kind of, like, fire them back at enemies. That stuff is fun. It's just that, you know, 06 is 06. So I think it's a crime that we only got to see that fun use of his powers in gameplay in that game. Like, if you really want to experience Silver's powers, you gotta play Sonic 06. And, you know, I don't want to play Sonic 06. You can't make me. I might have to. I need to make a playlist, but I've been doing, like, Sonic game streams with a friend of mine. We recently wrapped up on Sonic Adventure 1, which was my first experience with that game, so it was fun. And we're debating on eventually playing 06 whenever we get to it. But yeah, I think we need a new game with Silver. Like, everybody's like, Silver Generations, but, like, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't know if they do that, but maybe they could test the waters with some Generations DLC or something. Because with Shadow Generations, we've got new powers for him, yeah, but we also got to use Chaos Spears and Chaos Control in a new way, and it was really fun. It controlled super well, and I would love for Silver to get that as well. And as for the skin, I do think that the skin in a game is fun. That he gets to be like a time knight instead of, like, getting another Galahad variant. I think that's super fun. He gets a sword, and, like, a time traveler, and he gets a sword, so I guess the Trunks comparisons will never stop. Not that I want them to, they're a fair comparison. But yeah, I would love for us to get to play as him in a fun new way, like we did with Shadow, and I don't know, I guess kind of like we did with Knuckles. I don't know, in Frontiers, in the Frontiers DLC, I didn't find Knuckles' gameplay as fun, necessarily, but it was still, like, a step forward. You know, we got to play as these other characters, and now we're getting to play as Shadow. So I really hope that they keep going with this, dare I say the word, momentum, you know, the Forbidden Sonic fandom word. But yeah, I really hope that they keep going like this. I guess what we have next on the docket after this remake, even though like it added a whole new game, um, it is like a completely new game that's not a remake probably. So I'm excited to see where they go, because they finally get given the budget. They finally are like learning and listening to, criticisms, and not just people that will always hate Sonic and will be like, oh, I don't like that Sonic's friends are there, too many of Sonic's friends are there. Or like, oh, I don't like, that I don't freaking know anymore that Sonic is there, blah blah blah. Like, they're finally listening to actual genuine criticisms from the fandom instead of people that will just never ever be happy and are there just to complain, if that makes sense. Uh-oh. So yeah, and again, they finally have the budget. Like, the cutscenes in Shadow Generations were amazing. I'm gonna do one more because I guess I had some like network trouble there. Yeah, the cutscenes are amazing. The switch from cutscene to gameplay is amazing. I really, really enjoyed my time with the game, and it really, really does make me feel excited for the future. Like, with Frontiers, I was already excited for the future because I was like, okay, you're doing something, you're trying something new. It's not quite there yet, but it's really, really obvious that it's on the right track. Yep. Hang on, focusing. Okay. And then with Shadow Generations, it really, really showed like this is it. Like, we've reached the peak, and I really hope that it's just up from here. Like, I hope we reach new peaks instead of new lows like we have for a while. And I don't want to say it like that because I have been enjoying Sonic games. Like, I've enjoyed Sonic games that other people hate. So I've been having a good time, but there was also this feeling of like, yeah, I'm being given scraps, and I'm happy with those. So to pretty much have like a feast the way Shadow Generations was is amazing. I can't wait for the future. I do hope Knuckles gets some more justice done, and I hope we get a bit of attention on our boy Silver here. So yeah, that'll be it with my ramblings and my Chrono Trigger, no, Chrono Silver gameplay. And yeah, see you when I see ya. Bye bye.